Hello 12th standard. Today I am going to take one problem from M1. Pair of straight lines. Okay. Now this problem is from miscellaneous exercise and was asked in one board exam previously. तो आज दोस्तों pair of straight lines देखेंगे. Welcome back to Dev Sir's Mathemagic. Hope you like and enjoy the video today. ध्यान से देखो, see the full video, study करो. You can pause in between, but this is not a casual video. All these videos are serious. So study के लिए ही है. Proper use करो, see it properly, see the full video and then understand the problem. If you have any doubts, I am always there. So let us go to the problem straight away. Miscellaneous exercise problem 18. Show that the lines x squared minus 4xy plus y squared equal to 0 and the line x plus y equal to root 6 form an equilateral triangle. Also find its area and perimeter. So let us see. Now key formula, I have just written the main formula to be used later on. Tan theta is equal to absolute value of m1 minus m2 upon 1 plus m1 m2. This is a 11th standard basic formula where you have to find the angle between two lines. Now angle between which two lines वो देखेंगे. First let us go straight away to the diagram and to the problem. Now see, x squared minus 4xy plus y squared represents a pair of lines. Okay, how do you recognize? It is of the form ax squared plus 2hxy plus by squared equal to 0. Okay, so it represents a pair of lines passing through the origin. You know that. So these lines are represented by OA and OB, suppose. Therefore, I have written joint equation of OA and OB is this given to us. This is the joint combined equation. Okay. Then there is some other line x plus y equal to root 6. That is only one single line. Okay. So because x plus y represents a single line, it is not a quadratic term. So this is a single line, suppose, shown by AB. Now we have to prove that triangle OAB is equilateral. Triangle formed by these two lines and this line is an equilateral triangle. ये दिखाना है हमको. तो कैसे? How do we start now? Let us see. Let us suppose that equation of line OA, y is equal to m1x. Now remember, when the line passes through the origin, its equation can be taken as y is equal to mx, where m is the slope of the line. So equation of line OA, I have taken as y is equal to m1x. Clear? Okay? This line. So I will just represent here m1. m1 is the slope of OA. And okay, m1 is the slope of OA. And let us suppose slope of this AB, x plus y is equal to root 6. Let us suppose it is m2. I'm just writing the slope. Okay. So let us suppose equation of line OA is y is equal to m1x. Now equation. Why? Because it is passing through the origin. Okay. Now, important part is we have to prove that triangle OAB is equilateral. So for this particular problem, let us make the assumption that triangle OAB is equilateral. And finally, we are going to show that our assumption is correct. Usually for indirect proof, we show that our assumption is wrong. जो assume किया था वही गलत है. लेकिन यहाँ पे जो assume किया है वो right किया है, वो दिखाना है हमको. कैसे दिखाएंगे? Let us see. So let us assume triangle OAB is equilateral. अभी equilateral में all three angles are 60 degrees. You know that. Okay. So this is 60, this is 60, this is 60. तीनों एंगल बताने की जरूरत नहीं है. I have just shown measure of angle OAB is 60 degrees. Right? Okay. अभी क्या है? I am finding the slope of this line. X plus y equal to root 6. How do you find the slope of this line? अगेन 11th स्टैंडर्ड फॉर्मूला, वो क्या फॉर्मूला है, माइनस ए अपॉन बी. ओके, नो व्हाट इज ए एंड बी. एक्स के सामने उसको ए बोलते हैं, वाई के सामने उसको बी बोलते हैं. We are not interested in C because formula says slope is minus a upon b, that is minus 1 upon 1, that is minus 1. So let us call that slope as m2 as I have shown in the diagram. So इसका slope m1 लिया है, इसका slope m2 लिया है, because now we come to the key formula. Angle between these two lines, देखो angle between this line and this line, theta, is found by using the formula tan theta equal to m1 minus m2 upon 1 plus m1 m2. Basic formula to find the angle between the two lines. So observe here, angle between OA and AB, tan theta is equal to m1 minus m2 upon 1 plus m1 m2. 11th standard formula है, लेकिन यहाँ पे एंगल फाइंड आउट नहीं करने का है because theta is 60 degrees. We have shown here 60 degrees Q because we have assumed that the triangle is equilateral. Angle of an equilateral triangle is 60. So I substitute over here tan 60 is equal to m1 मालूम नहीं है minus m2 is minus 1, 1 plus m1 मालूम नहीं है, m2 is minus 1. यहाँ पे सिर्फ सब्सटीट्यूट किया. तो सब्सटीट्यूट करने के बाद क्या आ रहा है, m1 plus 1 minus of minus, m1 into minus 1 is 1 minus m1, that is what we get. If you want to pause at this step, pause, वापस जरा देखो क्या किया है, otherwise let's continue and then you can try it on your own again. So as I said, it is very important to watch the entire 10 to 12 minutes video, not more than that. Okay, so tan 60 is root 3. This remains as it is. Then I take 1 minus m1 over here. Root 3 into 1 minus m1 is equal to m1 plus 1. Now you know the usual step. In order to get rid of the root sign, square both sides. So squaring both sides क्या मिलता है? Root sign गया यहाँ से. You get a square of this. You get a square of this. Okay? So squaring both sides, we get this equation. Now 1 minus m1 bracket squared, a minus b bracket squared, a squared minus 2ab, 2 into 1 into m1 plus m1 squared, a plus b bracket squared, a squared plus 2ab again plus b squared. So ये expand किया. Then यहाँ से ब्रैकेट्स ओपन अप करो, 3 into 1 3 minus 6m1 plus 3m1 squared equal to this. Just open up the brackets with 3, which gives, अभी सब टर्म्स एक लेफ्ट साइड में ले लो, so you get this 2m1 squared minus 8m1 plus 2 equal to 0 from this equation. You can check it out. जब आप सॉल्व करोगे तब देखोगे 3m1 squared minus m1. Understanding the problem is different, friends. It is not just sufficient to understand. You should solve this after seeing the video. Okay? So 2m1 squared minus 8m1 plus 2 equal to 0. That is what we get. After simplifying all this. Now how do we show that our assumption is correct? Now that's an interesting one. Let's see now. तो यहाँ पे further मैं solve कर रहा हूँ. I am taking 2 common from this. So when I take 2 common, what do I get? Okay? टू कॉमन निकाले, m1 स्क्वायर माइनस 4m1 प्लस 1 इक्वल टू 0. नो 2 यहाँ पे अगर लिया 0 अपॉन 2 that gives you 0. So m1 squared minus 4m1 plus 1 equal to 0. Now comes the interesting point. So how do we show that our assumption is right? Right, wrong nahi, right. How do we show that our assumption is right? So from this equation, y is equal to m1x. What is the value of m1? सिंपल बात है, m1 will be equal to y upon x. Okay, now put this value, यहां पे सब्स्टिट्यूट करो. For m1 write y upon x. Expand, I mean just simplify. Y squared upon x squared you want to get rid of this denominator, so multiply each term by x squared. Multiply each term by x squared. So देखो यहाँ पे ही कर रहा हूँ मैं. If I multiply this by x squared, this by x squared, this by x squared, सब जगह x squared से multiply करें. 0 into x squared, x squared gets cancelled, x gets cancelled, ऊपर एक x रह गया, यहाँ पे कुछ cancel नहीं हो रहा है. So I get 1 into x squared minus 4xy, writing the equation in the reverse order, plus y squared equal to 0. तो सिंप्लीफाई करने के बाद आफ्टर आवर assumption we are getting this equation which is what is given to us. देखो, joint equation of OA and OB is the same equation that we have found. Hence our assumption is correct. Therefore triangle OAB is equilateral. Okay, so after this last two sentences you can write, which is the given equation. Hence अपना assumption बराबर है, कुछ गलत assume नहीं किया है, तो triangle OAB equilateral हो गया. That is the proof. Okay, so this is one lengthy problem, but it was asked, so I have taken so that it will clear most concepts, okay, of pair of lines, right. So after this is over, there is one more thing asked. Find the area and perimeter of the triangle. Area and perimeter. So this is sunk in properly. Let us go to area and perimeter. Last two steps. Okay. To find the area, I have drawn OM perpendicular to AB. Height निकालना पड़ता है ना area के लिए. So OM perpendicular to AB. Therefore, distance OM. Now, this is one more formula that I wanted to revise. Maybe this sum will take about 17 minutes or so, 17-18 minutes. But सब formulas में revise होने वाले हैं. Okay. So, distance of a point, distance of the origin from the line, that is distance OM. Okay, distance of the point from the line, which is distance OM. How to find that distance? To find that distance, क्या करना है? First thing is, for this line, all the terms should be on the left hand side. सब टर्म्स लेफ्ट हैंड साइड को लो. उसके बाद में नेम द पॉइंट, क्या उसके कोऑर्डिनेट्स है, ओरिजिन इज 0 0. नाउ ऑल दैट यू हैव टू डू इज take a absolute value sign. In place of x, write x coordinate. In place of y, write y coordinate. हाँ, अंदर न्यूमरेटर में. So 0, x के जगह 0 है, no choice. Y के जगह 0 है. We have taken this formula in class previously. Again a 11th standard formula. 12th में भी लिया है हम लोग ने. We have seen how to solve. So 0, x के जगह x कोऑर्डिनेट, y के जगह y कोऑर्डिनेट, -√6, नो चॉइस ओवर देयर, अपॉन रूट ऑफ, स्क्वायर रूट ऑफ क्या करना है, इसके कोएफिशिएंट, स्क्वायर रूट ऑफ x इज 1, सो 1 स्क्वायर्ड प्लस कोएफिशिएंट ऑफ y लेना है, अगेन 1, उसका स्क्वायर लेना है. सो व्हाट डू वी गेट? Distance OM -√6 upon √2. √6 upon √2 is √3 minus √3. That is the reason that we take absolute value sign. Distance cannot be negative. Therefore OM equal to √3. Mark कर लिया है. OM यानी we have got the height. So just revise that formula, how to find the distance of a point from a line. We require that height. Now I will find out each side of the equilateral triangle. We have got this as √3. So let us find out each side of the equilateral triangle using 30, 60, 90 triangle theorem. यहाँ पे solve करते हैं because I require the diagram. Okay, so triangle O, in triangle OAM, this angle is 60, this is 90 because it is perpendicular. Third angle is 30. So in triangle OAM, I am using 30, 60, 90 triangle theorem. Side opposite to 60 we have got now. Side opposite to 60. So I am using the formula for side opposite to 60. So side opposite to 60 is OM. देखो, side opposite to 60 is OM. Formula याद है, √3/2 times the hypotenuse. Hypotenuse is OA. 30, 60, 90 triangle theorem. Clear? Now OM we know √3. क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई करो, 2√3, ये √3 नीचे आ गया, √3 कैंसल्स, OA इक्वल टू 3, OA यानी साइड ऑफ द इक्विलैटरल ट्रायंगल मिला है. तो और एक 30, 60, 90 ट्रायंगल भी रिवाइज हो गया. सब फॉर्मूले, मोस्ट ऑफ द फॉर्मूला रिवाइज्ड इन दिस पर्टिकुलर प्रॉब्लम. नाउ वी हैव गॉट OA as 3. Therefore OB will be 3 and AB will be 3 because triangle is equilateral. Last two steps खत्म होने का है अभी. First I'll find the area. Half base into height. I have taken this as the base and this as the height. So half AB into OM. Base is always perpendicular to the height. AB is 3, OM is AB कितना आ गया? 2. OA equal to OB equal to AB equal to 2, not 3, sorry, it is 2. So each side is 2. 2 gets cancelled. That's our answer. Area of triangle. √3 square units. ध्यान से देखो, 2√3 अपॉन √3 क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई किया है, 2√3 अपॉन √3 नीचे आ गया, √3 गेट्स कैंसल्ड. So OA equal to 2. By mistake I had written 3 over there, but OA equal to 2. I have corrected. So OA equal to OB equal to AB equal to 2. So because AB is 2, I get area of triangle OAB as √3 square units. Now finally perimeter of triangle. Perimeter of triangle OAB, just add the 3 sides. 2 plus 2 plus 2. That's the answer. Sometimes they can just ask that show that the triangle formed is equilateral triangle. एक बार वैसा भी पूछा था. So that is shorter. But यहाँ पे perimeter area के लिए we have to use 30, 60, 90 triangle property in order to get the height and the base. Okay. So as I told you, this was a lengthy problem where most of the formulae are covered. Okay. See it properly. See the full video. Enjoy करो. Let me know if you have got any doubts. Okay. That will be all. Bye for today. See you.